all I wanted to eat this morning for breakfast was cookies. So obviously I'm eating a cookie, but we're also gonna cook up some real food. I'm gonna make some eggs and sausage, and I'll reserve some to feed to my dog. What's so funny is I always take my dog like out with me places. I can't get this out of here. Hold on. I take my dog with me like all the time if I'm gonna go somewhere like to the store. So people always stop to like pet him and talk to us and everything. And I think it's really funny, like people will be like, oh, what do you feed him? Do you feed him this? My dog always loved apples or whatever. And it's crazy to me how many people think that like human food is going to kill your dog. Like they'll be like, oh, I never fed him like my food, you know? And I'm like, that's like, in my opinion, the best, isn't that the best thing for them? Like the most whole, nutritious value. Granted, like when I feed him bacon, like obviously that's high fat. You don't want that every day. But like if I wanted to eat bacon every day, I would, even if it isn't the most best thing for me. You know, I'm trying to have a balance of good decisions and just like decisions that I like. So anyway, that was my rant of the day. But yeah, basically I'm making us eggs, sausage, fry this up. This is my favorite way to have it, a little bit crispy. We're gonna put some hot sauce on there, and I hope today it is burning hot. That's all I want. The key is, with the sausage, to put down a bunch of like butter or whatever you have. Lard, oil, something first. That's gonna help them to get like real nice and crispy. This is fat that I reserved off the top of my bone broth. I don't know. I thought you were supposed to store it in the fridge, but it gets so hard. Fats are really good for the quality of your hair, your skin, your nails. They keep you satiated. They feed your brain. So a lot of people who have issues, fats are the key to brain health. So when people say like low fat diet, no fat, like yes, fats are the most caloric of the three macronutrient groups, protein, fat, and carbs. Fats are the most caloric, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be having them. They are the thing that keeps moisture in your skin. And they do have benefits for you. You should be having them. You shouldn't be avoiding them. But yeah, they're gonna help that part of your brain that remembers things. They feed the brain differently than like a carb feeds your body. It fuels your body, if that makes sense, like energy. But if you want brain smarts, you need fats. Really interesting, right? So yeah, anyway, I just threw a bunch of that in. Let's get the other ingredients out. Here's a live view of my cookie I've been snacking on. I wound up having to drizzle these with white chocolate, and that made them much better. Okay, the cooking is done, and I made some shots of coffee that I want to share with you. I'm trying something new today, as you know, rarely try something new. But this is the Nut Pods Candy Corn Almond and Coconut Coffee Creamer. This is dairy-free. This is one of my favorite dairy-free. They have some that are non-sweetened and some that are sweetened. This seems to be sweetened. So all I did was throw a couple shots in the glass, and then I'm just gonna see how it tastes just pouring a little bit of this in there. Usually I use the toasted marshmallow. That's my favorite. But let's sample this and see how it is. I have tried some of their seasonal ones before, and it's kind of a toss-up of like good, bad. And you know, sometimes if they make a limited edition flavor, even if it's not like my top pick flavor, I'll try it just because this is one of the only dairy-free versions that I really even enjoy or I'm trying. So let's sample. I actually really like that. And it's candy corn. I didn't know if this was gonna be a safe bet, so I also bought the regular toasted marshmallow one. So this is Q's food. Oh, I guess I didn't really look at how much it is, but this is my food. Good enough. So what I want is to try this hot sauce. So this is the one we got. It's the Louisiana hot sauce. Allegedly, this is like pretty spicy apparently. So I'm just gonna put a little, oh, and it's got a big hole. I can't with the spiciest smells having the, or the spiciest taste having the biggest hole, like the biggest dropper. I'm just gonna put like a little bit on. All right, I'll do a taste test for you. I don't know if you're like me, but I feel like I have to taste every single option in a grocery store. Like if there's 75 hot sauces, I have not made my decision until I've tasted every single one. We go to a new grocery store, we go to the restaurant down the street and they're like, they have a custom one. I'm like, gotta sample it. You got some of that here? I gotta try it. Okay, let's try. like a very vinegary, not a lot of flavor, just very vinegar. And I guess spicy. A little bit of spice. Not too much, but a good amount. Okay. I'll catch up with you later. We are officially out of the house this morning. I prepared a coffee and we are in for a long day of shopping. And I shouldn't even say a long day of shopping, but basically I came to the realization just recently here. I was like, you know what? I am tired of having a sad house. I feel like my house isn't like serving me in a creative, inspiring way. And in a lot of ways, I have skipped out on decorating it because I just don't have like furniture. I don't have some of the big key items. And I was like, you know what? For the things that I do have, I want to decorate them. I want them to be pretty and I want to take the time and effort into doing that, like slowly collecting and curating over time. So recently I have been writing down inspiring, like going on and photoshopping images of what I think I want my home to look like. And I want to start transitioning and trying out decorating and getting to style like little vignettes, little coffee bar areas, like just styling areas in my home that already exist, but they're just kind of plain and dull. So I wrote down a list of like everything that I need, and I've been thrifting a whole lot. So hopefully once we are done shopping, we have 2 runs today. First, I want to start at HomeGoods. I wrote a list of everything that I don't think I'm going to find thrifting, like soap dispensers. It's just like those are always going to break before they probably make it to the thrift store, and I'm very picky about the ones that I want. So I made a list of things that I don't think that I'm going to find after spending so much time and finding so many things. And I'm going to look and see if I could get them for a decent deal at HomeGoods. And then the other thing is that I saw that there's an open fair, like a craft fair today. And I want to go and see if I could find any handmade wood things like wood cutting boards or little trays or anything like that. So maybe we'll do that afterwards. We'll see how it pans out, and then hopefully we'll have time to go home and I can maybe show you a few of the thrifted things that I got. And if we have time, we'll clean some off today so that in the next vlog you could see me styling the areas. But yeah, this is going to be the start of a long home decor series for me. Obviously, I'm not always going to be doing home decor. You're going to get a lot of random vlogs, maybe some outfits and stuff like that. But I do want to start incorporating home decor, and just so that you can watch my style evolve. I think the thing, like, I'm so young, I've moved so many times, but like I haven't really honed in on my personal decor style yet, nor have I tried a lot of things in your house. And like I got a shag rug and everybody's like, don't get shag because it gets so dirty. And I was like, no, like I love the feeling of the shag rug. And then I had to get rid of it because yes, it got so disgusting, so dirty. I could not keep it clean for the life of me. So I just think like your style evolves with like the practicality, the functionality of it. And that's what I'm excited to start exploring. Today, we are specifically looking stuff to style my kitchen countertops because I use the kitchen all the time. I've really gotten into cooking. I like to make little cooking videos. I want it to look more aesthetic in the background of my videos, and I just want it to feel functional and cute, whereas right now it's serving a lot of function or minimum function, but it's not super, super cute. So yeah, let's get into HomeGoods. I obviously brought the little pupper with me. He's so excited. Doesn't even want to say hi to you because he's looking to get out. I need to move because I'm in this person's way. So yeah, let's go. Okay, the other day I actually came and I saw these Levi's jeans that I have paid full price for like 3 other pairs, and I saw them in a dark wash and I never picked them up. I came back, I saw them again. I was like, I might want them. They're on sale for $20. Significant savings. I might go try them on, but I also might not, I don't know. So I'm in like the pottery aisle because I am looking for a smooth looking stone sort of tray dish thing with a ledge lifted, I don't know, or something that I could stack to put the dish soap on, because I want to be able, the like kitchen sink is in the island, and I want when you come in from the front door to like, this isn't like a dramatic moment, but when you're at the sink and you're using it, it looks really nice. So something stone or smooth is kind of gonna be like smooth on the eye, versus I don't want something too dark or dramatic that's gonna like draw attention to that area, because I want there to be like a center focal floral moment on the island that your eye is drawn to. They have some of these riser tray things, but I think this is a little bit too tall and it's not gonna have a smooth surface. The other thing I'm considering is, I really want it to have like a rounded edge, but travertine would be my ideal thing. And the only thing travertine that they really have right now is these little boxes. So I'm considering putting like a soap tray on top of this that's round with the travertine box, or putting a round item underneath it using the box to put the soaps in. I haven't fully decided, so. This, if it were a different color stone, I actually think it would be perfect because the stone like kind of grabs some of the liquid, and then you put your little soap containers on here and it would be so cute. But while I'm in this aisle, I also want to look for some sort of pottery to put my wooden utensils in. I'm not 100% sure that I want to go the pottery route with the wooden utensils and then what kind of tray base I want to do, but I'm just going to look at the options and see if there's any that really look beautiful to me. I think something like this is really pretty and beautiful, but I don't have any need for this. Like, this does not fit the space that I'm looking for. Okay, the shopping experience was such a bust. We found nothing. Thankfully, we spent no money, but we didn't find anything that we needed to complete any of the projects that I've started and started collecting things for. So I'm gonna just drive around and see if I can find anything going on or any local artisan shops and anything in there that I would want to buy. Just because we have a little bit of time. We have time today. And then I guess maybe we'll catch up when we get home, depending on the vibes.